All right, so I'm through roughly about another hour of Expedition 33, and I made it to the point where we find the weird encrypted message that's written on the tree or whatever that we were at, where it's like 33, go to this hut north, whatever, right? Um, and protocol states that you should always sign your messages and you should wait there, whatever, all that kind of stuff, right? So they kind of have the little argument, a little beef. And then he leaves and he's like, protocol says don't go solo. So like, I'll let you decide what protocol to break. I do like games. I really do. I have a love for games that continue to have me questioning like, what would I do in that situation? And clearly, I think they're walking into a trap. I mean, maybe they're not. I don't know. But I see what her point. Like, it's definitely very much a potential for a trap. But I agree with him. I think at this point you got to figure it out, right? You gotta take your chances because you don't know if anyone survived. You don't know who or what like is ahead of you. And at this point, like the thing with protocols is that like protocols are great for whenever you know the circumstances and what's going on, but they obviously are exploring this world for the very first time and they have no sense of what like protocol should be because they've never been there. So I think you gotta go. I think you gotta go. So I walked through the little portal. What was weird to me was the change in scenery. Because when I first walked through the portal and I pulled up the map, I was like, man, this map looks massive. Like, I was a little bit intimidated. I was like, oh man, like this is going to be insane. But then the few seconds, and then it was only just a few seconds, okay? The few seconds I start walking through it, like, you realize the perspective is off with the size and everything. It's kind of like almost like that old school, like, pixelated Final Fantasy games where, like, you were like larger than the trees that were there on the map. So I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. I went ahead and stopped there. So I don't know if that's just like a mechanic to get me from point A to point B quicker. I don't know. It felt a little off because the world is so vast, and everything I've experienced so far is just amazing visually and everything like that. So I don't know. Seemed a little weird, but like I'm excited. Kind of keep playing. I actually think I might end up trying to play a little bit more tonight once the child goes to sleep. So yeah, we'll see. So far, I'm liking it though.